We got Mario. Was supposed to be Luigi. But he's not wearing green.
I forgot.
We watched the Super Mario Brothers movie, the Illumination Entertainment, known for Despicable Me and cursing the world.
Yep, Minions.
Well, at first a curse, now a blessing.
Yeah.
The Minions. And basically it stars, well, it doesn't star anybody because it's a cartoon.
It stars Mario.
It stars
and
Mario
Luigi.
and Luigi.
And Peach.
Princess
And Bowser.
Peach. And Bowser. And a couple of Toad. You cannot forget Toad.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. And these characters are voiced by Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, Seth Rogen, Keegan-Michael Key,
Fred Armisen,
Charles Martinet, the most important side guy.
And then a bunch of actual, like, really good voice actors.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names off the top of my
like
head.
the guy who plays a lot of Ninja Turtle, acting.
Yes.
Yeah.
The plot of the movie is Mario gets sucked down a pipe and is in the Nintendo world, basically. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's the movie. It's the slimmest amount of setup in the world to get Super Mario Brothers into that world. As we see here, we have Chris, who is perhaps the biggest Mario fan we have at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a debate at this point. I don't know who else would dress up like this for a review, but you know.
In terms of like fandom, you are the biggest Super Mario for sure.
Yeah. And lore, probably. Yeah.
And lore, yeah. You know more than us. Also, he is an expert Mario Kart player.
I don't like to toot my own horn, no pun intended. But
I think he's only lost once, correct?
Yeah,
at work.
Ironically enough, it was to you.
And it was to me, so
There's a little tension in here.
Yeah.
It's a rivalry, we'll say. We'll get Chris to start it off with the review. What did you think of the movie?
Thought it was excellent. Walked out of the theater. Thought it was the best movie I've seen this year, without a doubt. Definitely up there as far as video game adaptations go for me. It was very lighthearted, captured the idea of like Mario and Luigi and the bond that they have, and just with the way that they constantly say it throughout the movie that as long as they're together, anything is possible. I thought it was tasteful how they treated Donkey Kong, like I mentioned before, and Charles Martinet, the random guy in the cafe who's the original voice of Mario. I like how they intertwined him. All the little Easter eggs that they presented into the movie, so like Mario having the Nintendo GameCube ringtone as his ringtone was fun. Them having the Jumpman poster in his room was a nice nod. They had the Punch-Out Pizzeria just in the background. So a lot of things that people growing up playing Nintendo just would grow and appreciate. I think it's less of a movie for like critics and more of a movie for like just like genuine fans that enjoy the franchise. So.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm glad to hear that because I know Mario. I know Mario Kart, Mario the star one. What's the star one called? Where you got to get all the stars in the world.
You're talking about Mario 64 or
I guess
or Super Mario World.
Yeah, that's the one. I know Mario. I know Mario. It's easy. Michael and I took our daughters, and so we knew we had that perspective of like this is a kids movie too. Like also, I think that's where a lot of critics are like, it's not good. I'm like, yeah, it's also a kids movie. It's a cartoon. Like, and so to hear that it can both ride the line of a really good kids movie that's not annoying.
Yeah.
That is fun, not too scary, anything like that, and also a satisfying kind of adaptation. Especially when you think about that they've kind of taken a lot of recognizable Mario stuff and kind of blended it to make this world. I mean, like, obviously the original Mario doesn't have Mario Karts, but they're like, we can't make a Mario movie and not have the karts in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And so the way that they did it was kind of, was cool. It wasn't like too long. It wasn't annoying. It was fun. I thought that Chris Pratt's voice, I think that's what we were all kind of worried about. And once you kind of, like, they do like a riff on like, oh, that's why they're not doing like stereotypical Italian voices. It's kind of a fun little nod. And then like you kind of just get used to it. It's one of those things that's like, I've been hearing it for the last, like, 20 minutes into, like, yeah, it's fine. Like, whatever. It's just a normal voice. Like, I think that also helps that, like, other people are doing normal voices, too, except for Toad and Bowser.
Yeah.
Like, it would be weird if, like, Chris Pratt was the only one doing a normal voice, and then, like, Donkey Kong, like, Seth Rogen is, like, really going all in on Donkey Kong, but it's really just Seth Rogen being like, yeah, I'll make a couple mil to do my voice.
I really liked it all. My only complaint is that I wanted more Luigi.
We did need a little bit more.
While we got the brotherhood type stuff, we didn't, and like, disappointing your dad type storyline, we didn't really get it. You get a conclusion, but it doesn't really feel earned too much. So that's my only complaint. Obviously, they're setting up the next movie to either be versus Waluigi and Wario, because they set up the brotherhood type thing now, so you can have Wario versus Mario type thing. But they also set up like the Super Smash Brothers of it all. So I really like how they did a lot of world building without having to try to world build.
Yeah.
They're just Peach at one point was like, "There's a whole different universes out there." That's all they need to set up a Super Smash Brothers. Yeah. So I like where it's gonna go. Just like with the Minions, I like where they're going with it. So I'm excited for the next movies. And of course, my daughter. Well, the parts she watched, she really liked. She really liked the fight between Mario and Donkey Kong. She really liked
the cat.
She liked the cat. Yes, that's probably why it's her most favorite. But she really liked the Rainbow Road scene. It's just good for kids.
Nintendo has been very protective ever since the last one. It's been 30 years. 30 years since they were like. They were like, never again. And then they kind of warmed up. But it is nice. It's like you can tell that like they're proud of it. My daughter, she just like was super engaged the whole time. So she was just like she was just like it was super cute to watch. But also and then at the end, her thoughts were really just Mario mustache. So,
it's hard to deny.
Yeah, I mean the power of the mustache. We all know.
Yeah.
We all technically have mustaches, yes, but we're all too afraid to wear them.
Yeah, I think it's like the perfect amalgamation of like all the source material that came over the years, and so they didn't spend too much time on like one element. So whether it be like Mario Kart or like Super Mario Galaxy, or any of like the previous titles that they had, like they found a seamless way to like intertwine all of them together. I will say my favorite character, before we go to the ratings, is definitely Luma, the little star dude inside
the existential star.
Yeah. And so, like JD was saying earlier, I think that's what helps it kind of like, it's still a kid's movie, but it's like things like that, like the existentialism that kind of still like does it for me as an adult, to where like I can still stay engaged.
And we're gonna start with Chris, just because we're gonna pitch to our kids, so we don't get any official ratings. Chris, how many stars out of 10 would you give this movie? Wait, how many Yahoo out of 10 would you give this?
I'm giving it at least 10, and depending on the day, I might.
10 what, Chris?
Oh, Yahoos. I can't do the accent, but it just wouldn't. But depending on the day, I might bump it up into an 11, 12. What I can ask for, I think this movie like goes far and beyond, and I'm excited for whatever like sequel they decide to do. It's looking like maybe like a Super Mario World now that like Yoshi's there, and so it's gonna be fun. That was my only complaint, was that I didn't get enough Yoshi.
Great music too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
man, fun stuff.
The Bowser solos.
We forgot to mention how good Jack Black Bowser is. All right, and now we're gonna pitch it to Sophie and Eleanor. I don't know who's gonna come first because I haven't edited it yet, but we'll see.
I don't know if one of them will say anything of note. So I'm talking about Eleanor.
Because Eleanor has no rating.
Eleanor has no rating, just likes to talk about Mario's mustache.
All right, take it away, kids.
What'd you think of Mario? Did you like it?
I like it.
What is this?
Mustache.
Who has a mustache?
Mustache. Mario.
What about Peach?
Beach.
Can you do a Mario dance?
Mustache.
He's saying, "Yay, Mario!" If you met Mario, would you give him a high five like this? Did you like Mario? Hey, Eleanor, did you love Mario?
I love Mario.
Can you not wait to see it again?
Yeah.
Hey, Soph, what did you think of Super Mario Brothers?
God!
And what was your favorite part?
A fighting contest.
The farting contest?
A fighting contest.
That was not even in the movie. What was your favorite part of the movie?
I said a fighting contest.
The fighting contest?
Mm-hmm.
Between Donkey Kong and Super Mario?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, out of 10, how many stars would you give this?
1,000,000.
1,000,000 stars out of 10? Who's your favorite character?
Mario.
Mario.
Mario's so cute.
Yeah.
He's got a little mustache, but he can. This is Ethan. That's not, he did that.
Un esercito di pro